I'm Kristine Leahy here with five-time NBA champ Derek Fisher. Now, Derek, I want to talk about the Matt Barnes incident. You were talking to me before about being a coach and a player and that you kind of had to manage the relationship and what it was going to be like with the current guys. Then this thing with Matt Barnes happens, and the thought from a lot of fans was that there was some sort of code that was broken. And you already talked about the fact you've got to kind of manage this relationship. You're the coach and you were just a player, and do you stay friends with these guys? Did you view it that way, as like a code being broken?
I personally didn't and don't now. I viewed it as Matt and I played together for one season. It was 5 years prior to when Gloria and I started having a conversation after we both had filed for divorce and going through the divorce process. I didn't view it as a code, unwritten code thing. I don't view life in that way.
Yeah.
It either is or isn't. People that work together, I'm sure if you're a great researcher and you have great researchers around here, that
Sure.
There are probably other people that are in relationship now whose ex-spouses are people that used to work together
Right.
in the same building or
Small
at the
world.
same law firm or at the same studio or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just think people, they got excited about it because it was something that maybe had not happened before in the NBA. Mm-hmm. So they wanted to, that we know of.
It's public.
You know what I mean? So yeah, whether or not people had or have an issue with it, I'm at a place where that's not my concern anymore. I'm not concerned about what people think about who I'm dating, who I love, who I'm engaged to. It's not their life, it's mine. Mm-hmm. The same way I wouldn't judge somebody else for who they choose to be with in life, their sexual orientation, their religion. I don't base my decision on whether or not I like you because of the color of your skin or who you go out with. I can only decide that between a relationship with you and knowing you. So for people that have judged or criticized me or questioned my character or my integrity based on something you read in the media that only one person is telling you happened, well, that's your problem for judging me. That's not mine.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
Yeah.
And so I'm not hanging on to that as though that's why life has happened this way and this, like, I don't know what to tell people that still have an issue with it. Because I love who I love, and that's my choice.
Sure.
The same way we all have choices to decide who we want to be with and what kind of life we want to live.
You and Matt cool now?
I would say we are respectful because I'm in his kid's life, and he's in my kid's life essentially because of the issue was never mine or Gloria's, it was more his. And it's also important not to, like the role that I play in Matt and Gloria's children's lives, it does them no good and it does my children no good to come on TV and go back and forth about him or what he said about me or whether that's true or not and try to get into this tit for tat thing.
Yeah.
I'm too grown for that. And those kids don't deserve that. So he can say whatever, other people can say whatever. I know who I am. My mom, my dad, my fiance, my kids, the people that know me and love me, they know who I am. So I don't have to worry about somebody else trying to define me as me. It's just for me to live and do me and try to be the best person that I can, learn through success and failures and mistakes, but ultimately not allowing my life to be defined by others. And it's taken a lot of these failures and negative publicity for me to get to that point. I cared a lot about what other people thought for a long time.
It takes something crazy happening to really put things in perspective.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you mean.
Let go.
Yeah,
You know?
but it's a great feeling once you do.
Yes, it is.